Alright, so here today, two things that I kind of wanted to talk about. Basically, I don't know how I'm going to title this video, we'll see how that works. But the point of this video is to kind of go over this little thing here regarding Solar Raid, right? So basically, Solar Raid, you probably have gone to the point now where you've actually unlocked all the obvious rewards, right? You've probably done that by now, and if you haven't, go do that. Run and do that now. The first clear rewards are super juicy because they actually give you the ability to go and select one freaking SR thing, which is great. So that if you have a character you need to go and basically get a favorite item for, well, you already got the purple thing done. Now you just gotta level that thing up. That's all you gotta do, which is really cool. So just remember, Solar Raid is basically giving you the favorite item just like that, in a way, right? Because having the dole out the way is a big stepping stone, and then on top of that, the currency they give you through the Solar Raid itself, like the maintenance kits, right? That also is a very good currency, right? So the point of the video is also what should you select out of the box that you get. I'll give you my opinion on that, right? And again, these are the boxes you also get on the side, which are pretty solid. They are pretty good. And then again, these things are the things that pop, like the dolls, which not easy to obtain. So when they are giving you a free thing, try to make good use of it. Okay, that's just my 10 cents, but who am I, right? Let's get into the thing that I picked and what I'm doing. So let me hop over there. So real quick, before I go into that part of the video, make this clear, I wanted to move this more up into the video. So I cut it out of the end of the video, moved it up here to make this more clear with you, correct? Let me make this abundantly clear right now. When you go to Solar Raid, you will pick up a selector. You know that. That's a selection box between one SR of the dolls. Make sure you check which doll you want. I'll go into this point more in depth later in the video, but right now, let me make this clear. If you have these boxes right now, or you're close to popping one of these boxes, let's say tomorrow, if you get one of these dispatches, you can pop this box. Before using the selection box, make sure you pop as many of these boxes as you possibly can. Let's say you're hoarding them like my inventory right now, as I hoard everything. Make sure that you check, see if you have a box, pop the box if possible. Before you go and use the selection box, just try your best to pop this and do it that way. Why? Because let's say in this entire thing here, you pick up the Cooking Commander. Now you wanted to use the Cooking Commander on Doro, but let's say, you also want to build Frima. So now what happens is you pop it from here, Cooking Commander. Now using the selection box, you can pop the one for Frima and get the one for Frima. Boom. But let's say you choose the one for Frima right now, and from the selection box, or sorry, you selected with the selection box the Frima one, and later you pop this box over here, again, this randomized one, and all of a sudden you get the Frima one. Now what happened? You lost out on one. So just make sure that you wait and pop as many of these as you can before using the selection box. What I will also make clear is this. Just remember, it's a very hard process to make sure you max out a collection item into a favorite item. So don't think that it's going to take you a little walk in the park. I'm going to show you in this video that entire point. So remember, if you just want to wait more and more and just try to keep popping more and more boxes, because again, the next Solar Raid is about a month away, and that means that the next selection box you're gonna get is also a month away. Instead of gambling this entire thing right now, where let's say that again you pop that box, you get the duplicate, you just lost out, just wait and see if you possibly can, and again pop as many of these boxes as you can get from here, and then just consider it, because again you will need a lot of these maintenance kits to actually max out a collection item. So remember, no walk in the park. It's gonna take a little bit of time to get through this. Again, this obviously is the thing that helps out, right, for I think maxing out the character. So again, keep that in mind, but I just want to make that clear with you. Just know this as a fact. If you have those red boxes, pop them beforehand. If you want to hold the selection box item, hold it maybe for a future thing, because again, we don't know when the next collection is. Maybe they update the cycle and do it next month, but we don't know, right? Just that's the little mistake that I wanted to include. But again, take care of the rest of the video. It's more in depth and proper, so watch it. Yeah. So I went for Alice Laplace. Alice Laplace. I picked the item, which is this one over here. Just go and check which Nikke you want to go for. This character for me is already 3-star. This and Diesel are the ones that I'm going to go for. In the end, I picked this one over here because Alice Laplace is, I don't know why I keep saying Alice today. Laplace is one of my favorite characters, right? So I just want to show this to you. So basically, once you get the doll, you then have to go through a process of leveling up the doll. So for example here, it says phase 0. I have to get this character, or this dumb doll, I think to 15. Once I get it to 15, upgrade your collection item to a favorite item. As long as you have faith and courage, you can become a hero who defends the world, just like this ultra hero. Shout it out, the hero is here. So there's that, but you have to reach level 15, which, how easy is that? Go. Is it easy? 25% chance to freaking win. So let's do this. 1 in 4 chance. Let's do it. So I can do 2 repetitions, and let's see what happens. Maintain. I'm lost here. So super. Oh, no. I do get that, but I didn't get a super success. Correct? Yeah. So let's try it here. This is a 3% chance. Basically, you're not getting anything, right? Let's do this. Maintain. We're doing a maximal 5 rotations here. So here we go. Brush the screen, maintaining. Oh, this is cool. You go like this. You can go left and right, up and down, either way you like it. Pause. Holy hell, pause. Yo, I just said it with a straight face, not realizing what I just said. So here we go. I just got phase 1 done. That's it? Dude, we're gonna be here forever. This is like days and days of it. Now brush it, blah, brush it. Yo, why he look like that when you're doing it too? God. Here we go. I made it to, oh, a super success. Not bad. Oh, I jumped all the way to phase 5. Wow. So phase 5 is where we're at. That's where we're ending at, correct? Yeah. So let's get to the maintenance kits. Let's pop all of those. Just gonna check one more time. How much did I get? So after all that, did I have anything that I could pop? So I can't pop this. I can only pop these two, right? So there is that. And when you get a super success can instantly enhance collectibles from level 4 to 5, from 5 to 10, and then from 10 to 15. You know, with a 2.2%, we're not getting anything. So again, that's like the little process there. But I want to go into more so who should you pick out of the collection box that you're getting. So let's just like go into that real quick. You can basically first off check your Nikkes and what Nikke requires what. So for Laplas, you require this one over here, which is the jumping jack one. Keep that in mind. For Diesel over here, which one is you're gonna pick? Which one can you pick? Is this one Shopping Commander Doll? So there's this one for, again, being Diesel. So again, Shopping Commander for Diesel. For Frima, you can pick the sleeping one, obviously. I don't think anybody expected otherwise. So again, Jumping Jack for, Laplas, Sleeping for Frima, and then Shopping for Diesel. Cool. Yeah. And then for Exia, it looks like it's also napping. Wow. So yeah, 2 napping. So napping is both for Frima and Exia. Then you have, again, one for Laplas, which is the Jumping Jack, and the shopping for Diesel. So those are the ones you can pick for the collectibles on the aspect of obtaining a favorite item. If you don't care for a favorite item, then just obtain the one that you want and whoever you want to give it to. Remember, these have buffs. These have their own individual buffs that are given to a character. So remember, whatever you do, if you just want to give it to like someone like Red Hood, if you just want to build your Red Hood, do it that way. Remember, that is a function that does exist. Like, let's say Red Hood is the only reason I'm doing this. I have to give Red Hood the napping one, and I'm done to go. That's it. Good. Boom. She got buffed. That's all. Or if it's Doro, she got the cooking one. Yo, she got the cooking one. Hey, yo, if there was a demonic one, she would have got that one. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Here we go. But yeah, again, depends. If you want to just buff one of the Nikkes, you could do it that way. But what I would say is this. If you plan on actually picking up one of the favorite items for a Nikke, the 2 ones that sound the best as of right now before any testing seem to be that for Diesel and Laplas. Both characters seem to have a very, very powerful relic and something that will actually help them and push them into a meta stats, or stance in a way, and be functional for something like solo raid or anything beyond that, being again any content you want to put that character in. Let me make this clear with you. Right now there is no full-blown testing, as we've seen, right? We have to wait and see as these characters again get their or as players get that and we learn more and more about them. But what I will tell you for a fact is Diesel and both Laplas are very, very powerful characters. If you were to pick one of them, personally, I think Diesel really screams to be like one of the better ones. In my opinion, she's a very nasty character, and I think that she has the most potential. But, you know, Laplas is right behind her, and also a very, very powerful thing. But I do think that Diesel is just screaming, you know, super cool and super useful, right? Again, Laplas is one of my favorite characters, so I have to go for that one. And again, I also think that she's going to be a very good DPS unit. So for that reason, those are the ones that I'm aiming for. But again, Diesel's also a very powerful character, and I would say if you would like to, just go for Diesel, correct? That's also something on the horizon for, you know, being very, very good and something that you might want to consider. So again, in this aspect, you might want to go and pick the obviously Shopping Commander, that for Diesel, or again, if you want to go for Laplas, you're going to go and pick the obvious Jumping Jack Commander one, which is also there. But if you're going for just buffing other Nikkes, you can obviously pick whatever you want. And if you're going to pick Exias and Frimas, those more so are on the lesser end of it. But again, Frima, I think, has more potential than Exia. If I were to rank it, this is just my personal opinion, it would be Diesel, Laplas, Frima, and then Exia on the aspect of who's the most powerful to the least powerful. But again, I can't tell you for certain until I test these characters, because anything is possible. We've said characters could be mid, they could have released and become better than that, and obviously the vice versa is true. So where we stand right now is, we do know that reading Diesel, it's kind of hard to make her kit bad, so I think that she has the most probability of being a very, very good character. Outside of that, I think Laplas up next, and then outside of that, I think that it's Frima then Exia. But if my opinion opinion stands, I still think that I'm gonna go for lapless first. Again, that's just because I like lapless. You can also just go if you like the design. Remember, there's artworks that they're giving you for these characters, again, with the system, you know, on the side there. So if you just want the artworks, just go for whoever's artwork entices you the most, because it's a very cool feature where you can actually host that artwork in your game, both in the menu and actually in the character menu, which is just huge, which we've kind of not seen before. So remember that also, right? Up to you though. Again, that's the second half of the video. Took a little bit to get to, but hopefully you stayed for that part of it. But yeah, my 10 cents. Let me know what you think. And yeah, that's what I got for you.